Hello, are we going?
We're going, but I'm still testing levels here.
Okay.
Peter, one more sentence in your new setup.
I also want to lie down and have a poo.
No, I didn't say that.
You did say that. It wasn't on record, but you definitely said you want to lie down and have a poo.
I said I wanted to lie down, and then I said, but actually I want to have a poo before.
Wait, so you telling me you didn't get him saying that recording?
No, sadly
you
not,
did just get me repeating it. Yeah. So now I'm on record.
Now you're the floor pooer.
Saying I want to lie down and what did you say?
I want to lie down with somebody.
I want to get into bed and do a shit is what
there
you
we
said.
go. That's now we've got Peter saying it again. Yeah.
Podcast time.
Podcast time.
Why do you have to
Time
make
for
the
the
podcast
podcast
noises?
I feel a bit peckish. I wish I'd had a little
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet.
pre-pod snack.
Sorry about it, didn't you?
No, it's
cheese
all right.
and
It's
biscuits.
fine. My toe's not important. It's okay. I love cheese and biscuits.
Cheese
I
and
haven't had
biscuits.
cheese and
Cheese and
biscuits
crackers.
forever. It's a Christmas thing
Grapes.
for
I
me.
like good crackers and I like good cheese.
If Wallace likes good crackers and he likes good cheese,
He
I think
does.
cheese is sort of everyone has their own opinion. It's subjective, isn't it?
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Cheese. Everybody likes different cheese. So
Smoked
good cheese.
applewood.
I had
Yeah?
that for lunch.
Ooh, oh, did you
I
actually?
did on my sandwich.
Nice. Good choice.
I'm a big Emmental fan.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like
Apple.
it. It's delicious.
Not
Not
apple
apple.
cheddar is the best.
Actually, yeah, Emmental's good. That's a
Emmental's
good
good.
sandwich cheese.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. But what about crackers? Because they are essentially just biscuits.
Yeah, they're just sort of... you put some mush into some
crunch.
water
See, I'm
and then
tr-
dry
I'm
it out and,
Yeah.
and just bake it. That's
I'm
it.
just
cheese
trying to
crunch.
think of other crackers. What is it other than the classic Jacob's cream cracker?
Well, do you ever get the Jacob's selection?
Yeah,
packs
but there's
at
like you get
Christmas?
fucking digestive in
There's
there.
like
That's
a
not a
Hovis.
cracker.
See, that's what I was going to say.
digestive thing.
That is for me.
That's
That
your-
is good crackers.
That's
But
not
yeah.
good. That's not even a cracker. It's just a biscuit.
because it's sweeter. I think it really offsets the cheese.
It's good on its
brilliantly.
own.
I love it with cheese. I think it's with
but
brie.
you
Forget
had-
about it.
You had...
Don't try and undermine my opinion
I'll
of
tell you what,
foods
I'll
with
undermine
previous
you.
experiences.
No. You had you said that cheese with malted milk is a good thing.
Yeah,
What?
exactly. That's a similar ballpark. Yeah, thank you, Peter. I
That's
thought you were
just-
going to attack me there, which you may have
That
been
was
intending
meant-
to
yeah.
do.
Every
But you just
podcast,
backed
we
up my
learn
thing.
something more and more horrifying.
What are you eating?
Stop
Are you
him.
still
So
alive?
cheese and the Hovis biscuits, which are essentially digestive biscuits,
Yeah.
delicious. And malted milks, which are everyone's least favourite sweet confectionery biscuit, also go very
Revolting.
well
More
with
like
cheese.
revolted milks, am I right?
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
Thanks.
Try it with cheese though.
My only prerequisite, really, for a good cracker, I don't care if it's got little bits of pepper in it or like dead flies or whatever, as long as it's square or rectangular.
Yeah,
because
Right.
Yeah.
it drives me insane that cheese slices are usually right-angled. You know, they're oblongs.
Right.
And then you get given a bunch of round Jacob's cream
So much
crackers.
waste of
Yeah.
space.
And it's like, what the hell is this? How do I need to cut some fucking...
My cracker to cheese ratio is all off.
Yeah.
Grommet.
It's
I once
a
had
nightmare.
a friend come over and ask for a cheese and jam sandwich.
Oh no.
See, which sounds disgusting.
Do you
And
know
you think
what?
about it, like you have cheese with fruit anywhere. It's just a different.
See, I don't like cheese with fruit. I
Like
like
from grapes.
cheese and something slightly sweeter,
Yeah.
like a biscuit. But I don't
I
like.
draw
it.
the line at
I
fruit.
couldn't have it with something with a completely different consistency.
Well, the thing is, I would never choose that. But I've been to slightly poncy restaurants before where you order some cheese at the end,
You have a
and
cheese
they bring
board.
the cheese board, which does have like grapes and stuff on it. Sometimes comes with little slices of apple, but also like sweet.
Oh my god,
chutney,
that's my favourite snack. Smoked, what was it?
applewood cheddar,
with a bit of apple.
but like I've had cheese arrive with
you don't
like
get to call me weird.
sweet chutneys and jams
Fuck
and
off.
stuff. And if you put just like a little dab of like a sweet, you both just dabbed right in front of me in perfect sync. You did the same
You
arms.
shouldn't have said it.
As I was doing that, I was thinking, no one's going to know about this. This is our own little thing. And
If you put a little dab, thank you, gents,
no little dab.
of like some kind of sweet preserve on cheese, it can be very nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't believe you.
Well, you eat malted milks.
You're a fucking liar. I don't
Not
eat
even with
malted milk.
cheese.
It was my
Just you eat
first year
malted
of
milks.
university. I got sent a Tesco Value biscuit selection
Do you know
pack,
who
and that
should
was the
settle
last
this?
one I had. What's that?
We should ring someone to settle this. Someone who's not currently in the
Hello,
office.
Rosebus.
No, not the
No,
rules
the
boss.
fucking rules boss.
Go away, rules boss.
Okay.
Goodbye, Rosebud.
Hello, goodbye.
Oh, you're just making. you're
Sorry,
about to
yeah, I
take
don't know.
off the-
That's going to
nice.
sound terrible on the audio.
I know where he is today. It's unbelievable.
Do you think your mouth's going to be
Unbelievable,
opening in
Jeff.
sync with the rings?
Should be.
On the video.
Do you want to know how stereotyped this guy is?
Yeah.
He's currently going around a Guinness factory
Benny boy.
tour. Oh my god!
As if
Hey,
he-
Dave.
How's it going?
You alright, man? What's happening?
Not much. Are you still at the Guinness factory?
I'm in the Guinness Storehouse now.
That's
yeah,
not
in
real.
The Crafty Bar on the 7th floor with Shin and Terps and Ross.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
Ireland, aren't they?
Great old time all together.
Oh.
Are you doing it without me? Are you going ahead without me?
Again, yeah, because you're not here.
Oh,
You're flouncing
Look at
around
there,
being
I
a
hope-
stereotype.
You can have an input on the cheese debate. Though.
I
That's
hope
why
you
we're
guys
doing it.
have the juiciest topic for today.
We've got a question for you, though, Dave.
Okay.
We're talking about cheese and biscuits, and we're trying to discover the best kind of biscuit cracker. You know, we're asking people to nominate us for a podcast award at the moment. Anyway, we're just
This
wondering if you
premium
could weigh in and give us your favourite cheese biscuit.
So, it's my favourite cheese or my favourite.
Well,
Cracker.
both, but cracker mainly.
So crackers, I like the one with the rosemary kind, you know?
Rosemary.
Cracker
Wow.
with a rosemary kind of a.
Oh,
Yeah, good
That'd
shout.
send you off
I
to
suppose.
sleep. That's nice.
If you don't have access to some fancy crackers, I'd always recommend a tuck.
Oh,
A tuck, yeah, they're
cheesy tuck.
They're pretty good.
Not what I expected.
What's the best?
Dave, have you ever had one with a
Sorry,
Hovis biscuit?
Just dip in some chopped up loaf of bread. Oh, lads,
He goes from fucking-
Hang on, Dave, they're having a meltdown.
Dave, he goes from rosemary infused crackers to. But if you haven't got a rosemary cracker, a tuck'll do. Just have a tuck.
I can barely hear you guys. It's pretty loud.
Yeah,
Probably
he
just
can't
as
hear
well.
me.
They're
He can
taking the
way-
piss
way
out of you,
across the
Dave.
room.
We're not.
No, not at all.
They're being so rude.
Come here, can I say roll the intro? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Before you do, though, can we get a couple of Rio Tropicanas and a partridge in a pear tree cider, please?
On the way.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks,
Go,
Dave.
go for
Have
it.
a good one, lads.
Thanks, Dave.
Have a good one. Cheers. Good luck.
Bye.
He's not going to roll the
He
intro.
didn't even fucking say it.
Oh, for God's sake.
Roll the intro.
Forward intro.
If you haven't got that, just have a tuck.
Rosemary
Fuck
infused.
was that? A rosemary infused
Fanciest
cracker.
fucking biscuit. If not, just have just break
I
off
would
a corner of
recommend
the
a tuck.
fucking floorboards and have that instead.
Just have cheese on cheese. Just get a cheese and bake it and
Bake
have
the cheese.
I recommend a tuck.
Fuck's sake, Dave. You asshole. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Podiots, the official podcast of the Vidiots YouTube channel. I'm Ben.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Peter.
Nice to have you all back, gentlemen.
Thanks.
All
Nice.
of you,
You
all
too.
two of you. Yeah, it's my birthday week.
It sure is.
Are you doing
Pretty
anything
exciting.
fun this week?
Absolutely not.
Happy
Yes.
birth week.
Thank you.
Ben doesn't like necessarily to celebrate too hard. You don't like to be the center of attention, do you?
It
Ben
makes
Potter?
me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievably uncomfortable.
I always feel a bit uncomfortable having literally like a dozen people sat around me singing a song about
Yeah.
me at me while
is a bit weird.
they all stare at me. But in terms of like the day itself, I like being the center of attention. Like people made a massive fuss of me this year on my birthday because I was in the office.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knew about it because we'd been asking for Tat to be sent in.
Yeah.
You know, I got sent a bunch of stuff from strangers all over the world. People in the new office I'd barely been in for like 2 months were just being nice to me. Like,
Usually
For the first
they're
time.
horrible. Yeah.
invariably, I just get beaten to death every morning by Rich
All right,
Keefe.
new boy.
But,
To be fair, you do deserve it.
Yeah,
you're
no,
a bit
fair
of a
enough.
spod.
No, I hate it. My family's coming to say hello on Saturday,
hello.
but my actual
Bye.
birthday on Sunday. They're just going to drive past Bristol and,
Yeah.
and fire a flare. But yeah, I'm going to sit inside all day, and I'm going to have some me time. And that's the way it's going to go.
Does that mean you're going to be
Masturbating all day.
masturbating all day?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
What do you guys think I meant?
An endless supply of potato smileys and wanks.
Oh, see, that would be nice. A potato smiley day.
Have like a conveyor belt that just kind of automatically loads new frozen smileys. Have like an oven over the top.
So, you like donuts, eh?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I could go for that. Now this, guys, this podcast.
Sorry, Coke went down the wrong way.
is indirectly sponsored by Vidiots Beach.
Yeah.
They didn't specifically sign up to sponsor this podcast.
Who, Vidiots
this is
Beach?
what we've given them.
Vidiots
The Vidiots Beach is sponsoring our podcast. If you go to vidiotsbeach.com, you can enter the code Turtle Beach and get some... No, Turtle Beach is sponsoring us.
Thank you. That's why I should have left it to you, shouldn't I?
I would have got it like 100% down the first time. We're wearing our delightful Turtle Beach headsets right now.
So comfortable.
Very comfortable.
So good.
bit.ly/...
Vidiots Beach.
Vidiots Beach.
Vidiots Beach. You go there, you go look at their headsets. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
We've had a few people actually tweet us saying, hey, you got my Turtle Beach headsets, which I think they might have actually bought because of us, which is nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You should go and support Turtle Beach. They're great.
You'll be supporting us if you support them. So,
100%. There's a podcast awards going on at the moment. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. We've been going for... like 2 months?
Oh, and what 2 months it's been.
Yeah.
We do not deserve an award nomination.
No.
Firstly, I don't think we will win.
No, we won't win.
But getting nominated would be funny.
Yeah.
The entries close, I think, on the 17th. So you've got a couple of days once this is released. You need to go to britishpodcastawards.com/vote, and there's just a search box. You just need to type Podiots. We'll be there. You click on it, enter your name and email address, and submit. And that's all we're asking you to do.
And if enough people do that, we will, like we said, we will not win. We've only done like 6 episodes.
Yes.
But we will be able to say that this podcast was nominated for a British Podcast Award.
We put like a little laurel on our album art.
We can.
Yeah.
The whole thing should just be one Laurel?
Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should just be one of those. So britishpodcastawards.com/vote.
Vote.
Please. That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Please do it.
I just
would
want
be
some
so
random
funny.
people who've never heard of us before to have to listen to this podcast. I think just like imagine like being an adjudicator for them.
Yeah.
Well, they just heard a whole conversation about shitting in a bed, didn't they?
Tuck.
So we're leaving that in. I would recommend a tuck. Not that. I mean, the shitting in the bed.
Oh, the
stuff.
shitting in it's got to stay in now.
Oh yeah,
Right,
well
well,
yeah.
yeah, I guess
Jesus.
it
It's
has.
been established. First question, guys.
Whoa.
It comes from Ashley Thorpe at Ashley
She
Thorpe
worked at Thorpe Park.
92.
Does she own Thorpe Park?
Maybe, or he.
92. Good year.
I think it's a he.
Could be
Sorry,
a,
Ash.
Could be a boy, Ashley. Could be a girl, Ashley.
Yeah, or here, or it,
Or
yeah.
something.
I'd like to ask you guys: have you ever smashed a controller in a fit of rage? If so, what game/moment was it?
More like Smashley Thorpe. Am I right?
Hey!
I think
I hit Peter in his face.
he did.
Ouch.
I've never, ever smashed a controller or a telly or a console or anything like that in a fit of rage. I've never punched a wall. I don't think I've
Really?
even... Yeah.
Oh my god, I was
Look
such
at
an
this
angry child
I
playing
can't
video
believe
games.
Man.
that this happens to the frequency that it does.
Really?
And,
So you've never just been so fucking angry that you just smash your controller off the fireplace?
No. I've been really, really angry.
You
before.
cave your cat's skull in with your controller.
that's
Meetings!
Yeah. I've never broken a thing that
Really?
I own.
What the fuck?
Based off video game frustration. I've just sat there and got like really cross. I've angry cried as
Yeah,
a child
Ah.
playing Tekken.
But you've restrained yourself.
and
Jesus.
just getting my arse handed
I've
to
never
me, but
seen
I've
you
never...
truly mad. I've seen you. You just get exhausted by it all. Like,
Yeah.
when you get really angry, you just sort of go. It's just,
Well, they say fear the wrath of a placid man or whatever
wrath.
it is. The wrath. Yeah.
is that winding you up? Are you getting angry?
Yes, Ben.
Oh my gosh.
If like the day that someone like me who just never gets angry, the day that they just snap,
Oh, it's going to be one hell of an eruption.
it's like when Ned Flanders just like checks himself into an asylum.
Got a little bit mad.
What about you,
I
Michael?
was an incredibly angry child when it came to video games. I think I was always just hitting controllers off the floor and stuff. I think one of the angriest I ever got, I think, a game was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And I think it's kind of like 60-70% into the game. There's a really hard race where you got to go through countryside and stuff. And it was just I tried 100 times, and I was just beyond furious. I was I just want to finish the game, and I was smashed my controller off the floor. I don't think I actually broke the controller, but it was pretty close to doing it. But it got to the point where I just had to go to my cousin's house and copy off his save, his 100% save, just so I could play the game. Because I've never finished San Andreas because I could never get past that mission as a kid. So that's quite a bit sad. But I think I remember
Kick his ass now.
Midnight Club 2. It's always racing games. I think that's
Right.
I'm just not-
Rockstar racing games.
Oh yeah, I remember I got really angry at Midnight Club 2, and I
Was there a
bashed my own
countryside
head with
race?
my controller.
Oh no!
That's it. Like that.
For God's sake.
Such a Michael reaction.
And I hurt. I was like, oh, that was stupid, wasn't it?
Amazing.
But unrelated to video games, I've got a lot of stories of smashing. I don't know if you remember the Mr.
Why
Bean.
am I not surprised? Yeah, what?
I don't know if you remember the Mr. Bean animated series you had for a while.
Yes.
in
I'm
the
aware
UK.
of it. I never watched it.
What
but
on
yeah.
earth? Where is this going?
And it used to be like a little companion magazine that used to go with it. It was like Mr. Bean's travels around the world.
Yeah.
How did you get angry at Mr.
No,
Bean's
no.
travel?
See,
Okay.
Was it a crossword?
It was.
or something?
The magazine was good. It had like scratch and sniff stickers and stuff. It was,
right.
they all
There's
smelled
no issue
they all
with the
smelled
magazine
damp.
here.
No, the magazine was fine,
quality.
but
Fine
at one
magazine.
point with the magazine, you got sent a Mr. Bean alarm clock. And then one day, I got so angry, I can't remember why, I threw the alarm clock across the room. It smashed to smithereens, and I hid it in a cupboard, and about 3 years later, my mum found it in the cupboard. This is broken Mr. Bean clock. And I was like, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, wow, that's a mystery, isn't it? Well, what could have happened?
What kind of noise did it make when the alarm clock went off?
It was just like a ding, 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 ding.
It didn't just sort of go like, oh, Teddy.
Just loads of weird ums and ahs.
Yeah. Ben?
Yeah, I have a long history of anger. With
You're a
video
Smash bro,
games.
aren't you?
Real Smash bro. I have thrown a controller on the floor and then been so angry I've stood up,
Yeah.
walked over to it and then stamped on it.
Wow, wearing shoes, I hope.
Probably, or slippers at the very least. I've kicked walls. I've punched walls. I had an
kicked a wall.
Assassin's Creed Unity special edition. And it came in one of those big boxes with a quite sharp plastic sleeve around it.
Oh, yeah,
I remember
quite
that, yeah.
thick plastic that's around. And I once kicked right through it and cut my foot open.
Nice.
Kicking through this Assassin's Creed Unity. Some might say that's the best use for that special edition. What I think is just a waste of money.
Smash Assassin's Creed.
Nice,
I
nice.
still get angry with games though.
Unstoppable.
It's usually when I'm going for platinum trophies or doing a particularly
Yeah.
hard thing. I just got the platinum trophy in God of War. Yes,
Nice.
Oh, did
Nice,
you really?
well
Well
done.
done.
including one. There's one bullshit realm called what's it? It's like Niflheim or something like that.
Right.
Niflheim.
Niflheim, yeah.
Niflheim.
And it's basically got a death mist in it, where you have a counter at the top of the screen, like a bar that goes down.
Yeah.
And when you first get there, you've got no armor to protect you from it. You've got no
Are
enchantments
you just
to slow it
describing
down.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or Fortnite right now?
No, it's just there's death mist everywhere.
Yeah.
And as soon as you take a step into the arena to go and get a brand new currency that they introduce at this late stage in the game just for this area, you get a counter that goes down. And once it goes down to 0, if you don't get out of the mist, you lose everything you've picked up in that area.
Yeah.
And I was getting so mad at that. So I still get angry, but I've now taken to throw my controller at the sofa next to me.
Nice, yeah.
It's sort of like a and then I pick it up and I carry on. I don't throw it at the wall or the window or
It's responsible, yeah.
not anymore.
At the telly.
No.
Yeah. No, for me, it used to always be fighting games. But actually, recently, I have been having a little bit of video game rage with... I've been trying to platinum all 3 Crash games in the Insane Trilogy.
Oh,
And
God.
some of the fucking time trials on that slightly broken-ass game with, pill-shaped hitboxes on platforms and,
Yeah.
slippery-ass feet. You know, I was falling off stuff that if I'd been playing on the PS1, I wouldn't have been doing that. And there's so much muscle memory that goes into it. You just going, oh, jump there and there and there, and then you get there and you fall, and you're like, well,
what?
if this game had been not shit,
Whoa.
then I would have been fine. No, it's a
It's
good
because
game.
they
I'm
changed
enjoying
the
it,
jump
but-
slightly, right?
Well, the thing is, all 3 games had a slightly different jump in each of them, so they
right.
use Crash 3 in all of them. So that's part of the issue when you're playing Crash 1 and 2. But also, if you have a platform that has a right-angled edge on it, or no, sorry, if it has a rounded edge, the old game used to treat it like it was a right angle. It wouldn't render the curve.
Right,
But
yeah.
the new game renders the curve, and you can slip on those curves right on the
Fucking
tips
polygons.
of platforms. Yeah,
Right.
it's a lot more realistic in terms of polygon collision and
I think
stuff.
I
so.
came very close to just snapping my Switch in half over Christmas.
Oh, shit,
Mario,
really?
Mario Odyssey, because I finished the main game. I thought, oh, you know what? I've got plenty of time over Christmas. I'm going to try and get all the stars.
Fuck
and
that.
there's some really fucking hard ones in there. And I was
Yeah.
bending the Switch in between my hands. I'm going to stop now.
I've done that with controllers where you just try. I just want to see if I can snap it.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see if I can snap it.
Dainton, don't smash
Just don't
equipment.
smash.
Take a
Don't
breather.
smash.
Take 5 minutes.
Your parents
go outside.
worked hard to pay for that for
Yeah.
you.
Don't be a little shit.
Don't smash. Don't be a little fucking asshole.
He probably doesn't listen to the podcast.
No, probably not.
Now, if you do listen to the podcast, you'll know that we each
What a
bring
segue.
Nice link.
a thing. Thank you. Along to talk about the three us. Would you guys mind if I go first?
Please do.
Do it.
Send your DNA to the future to live again.
What?
This
Excuse me?
is a prime
racing.
investment opportunity that I have brought to you today.
Is this another Kickstarter?
This is a Kickstarter.
Oh,
For
it's Ben's
fuck's sake.
Kickstarter corner.
Send your DNA to the future to live again with It Goes On time capsules. I'm going to play you a video.
Now, I already have an issue with this as a concept, which I will talk about shortly.
Just you wait until you
Just
hear
you
some
wait.
of the description of this Kickstarter.
Right.
Because it will not.
This is the kind of thing where if you have to fund it on Kickstarter, it's probably not going to work out.
I think
is
the
it?
government would be interested if you could send your DNA to the future. As it turns out, what this basically boils
Make
down
you just
to
jizz
is...
into a baggie.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that exciting.
It'll be
It's
a
put some
mouth
di-
swab thing, will it?
Well, kind of. We'll get to it.
Yeah, sorry, we're interrupting a lot.
In the future, human cloning will be a reality. Legal, regulated, safe.
There's no way you can know
A
that.
sort of human immortality will exist. Unfortunately, it'll be too late for you.
Wow. All right.
But what if you could live again? Come back for a second round with your soulmate, your
Ding, ding.
children, your best friends, 6 members of the
I
football
can
team.
see your
Well,
see
now
your
you
mind
can
racing,
with It
Peter.
Goes
Yes.
Hold on.
DNA
I'm
gene
so
bank
cross.
There are so many
capsule.
flaws, I
All
know.
that's needed is a tiny sample of your DNA, the building blocks of life that made you. Enough to grow another you and anybody with you. Just collect a few hairs, some nail clippings, or a tooth or bone fragment, and insert them
a
into
tooth
a glass
fragment?
vial.
Bone fragment.
Store the vials inside your capsule. As soon as you've collected all the samples
How the fuck do you chip off a bit of tooth or
anybody you
bone?
want to take on this
Well, it depends
journey
how
with
committed you are. You want to take it on a
Seal
journey
your
with you.
capsule and deposit it anywhere. At sea, buried in the backyard, on the
At
mantle
sea?
as a tribute to your life and the lives of those you love. Nothing is lost forever. And someday, an archaeologist,
Wait,
a
yeah.
scuba diver,
Yeah.
a backyard explorer
What?
will find your capsule.
So it's not even.
And
We're
that
building an
unique
archive.
sequence of DNA
Just
that
dump
is
it in the
you.
fucking
Get a
Atlantic.
second chance at
What the
life.
fuck do I need to
Shove your
Kickstarter?
tooth down the
Imagine
Mariana
what
Trench.
your
Give us
future
money to
holds.
chip off your own bones. Fuck
So
off.
this is It Goes On, and what they're basically saying there, shut up, video. Send your DNA to the future to live again. What they're saying is, give us a bit of your DNA. No, take a bit of your DNA, put it in the ground, and it'll get to the future as time passes and you
Wow.
die. It's not
Maybe
even like
someone
It's
will
not like a
come
big
across
library
it.
of DNA. Right. Can I please now say the thing that makes me really fucking mad?
Yes, go on.
About people who talk about cloning themselves and coming back in the future.
your brain doesn't go with you.
Your brain doesn't go with. It's not you.
Oh,
No.
it's
It's
just
your
someone
DNA.
like you. Yeah.
It's the. Do you know who else has your DNA? A fucking identical twin. But you're not two people, are you? If you're one of identical twins, there's you and somebody else who
God,
fucking
your eyes,
just
Peter, you're
looks
filled
like
with
you.
rage.
Right? I once went to dinner with
With a clone.
With a clone.
It was a piece of
And
shit. It wasn't even the
me.
same guy.
It was my lovely girlfriend and a couple who are several decades older than us, who are just friends of the family, and they're very well read, both of them, quite educated people.
Okay.
And we were talking about this and like cloning yourself or like uploading your mind into a computer and stuff. And it's like, and my girlfriend and the guy of this couple both seem convinced that if you either clone yourself or build a simulation of your own brain inside a computer, that's like you living forever.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, it's
Because you could
'cause
do
it's
that while
not
you're
you.
still alive. And
Yeah.
you don't become both of them, do you?
No,
If
you
I
want to
uploaded-
transfer your consciousness.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
not
be
what this
different,
If
is.
wouldn't
there's
it?
some sort of way to literally take the consciousness out of your brain and put it in a computer, that's fine. That's interesting and cool. And I don't know if that's possible.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. But in terms of just simulating a brain based on your genetic code, that's not fucking you inside a computer.
No, it's not. Someone has mind hacked you.
It's like the age-old debate of if like you killed a clone of Hitler, does it matter? Because it's not actually Hitler, it's
No,
just
of
his
course it
clone.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any difference. Until now, there hasn't been a personal and private use for our DNA. It
No,
starts off
not
with,
Apart
one
from
use.
reproducing.
well, now there is.
You can dig it in your back garden.
This campaign focuses on the science fiction use time-traveling DNA immortality.
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 Michael, you can live forever by putting a tooth in a hole.
See, I'm like literally, I can't get past the stage of chipping off a bit of tooth. Imagine
that's
just
It's
bad.
bone. It's the bone fragment that gets me.
which bone do you go
don't
for?
have any
Under the
exposed
flesh.
bones. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I really want to see someone doing this now, like just digging a little hole in the back garden. Oh, but my back garden in Warwickshire, some future civilization will come here and dig me back out.
So, how does the Kickstarter work, Ben? Are there any reward tiers?
There are, but there's they're not that interesting. They're basically more expensive pots to put your DNA in, because that's what this is. It's a DNA pot that you can put in the floor.
If you give us 250 grand, you get your own street party in the year 3,500.
Yes, and naming rights to one of many
pots.
So it's like, let's say 1,000 years from now, they can regenerate people using DNA, but you're not able to like live forever or
You'd be
time
so
travel or
confused.
space travel. It's like, well, shit, I kind of came back at the shit time, didn't I?
Well, even so, if someone found your jism and then was like, let's
I've got
clone a
little jizz
Michael.
pockets all over my garden.
Exactly, just in case.
A bone with some spunk all over it.
They clone a Michael. That Michael's going to wake up and be told, you're from 50,000 years ago, and you're going to be like,
No, I've just been
what?
born.
I've just been born. I don't know who this guy is. I may have his DNA, but I've got no idea
That's
who he
the
is.
thing. If you did clone Hitler, that guy who was born of Hitler's DNA might be a fucking lovely chap.
Yeah.
He might be really
If he was
like
raised
philanthropic.
correctly.
Yeah.
It's all about social conditioning.
That
You're
Hitler
not
would have
always-
stayed in art school.
Would have drawn lots of lovely German shepherds and not done a genocide.
Smugger and
Yeah.
mocks me.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
But this goes on. This is a safe bet. They say it's predictable because it's based on the most logical and clearly foreseeable end result of the current DNA research into the ways of protecting endangered animals from extinction and ways other researchers are trying to resurrect already extinct species using recovered DNA, such as the woolly mammoth.
Hello.
Where's Wally?
I'm Wally
Actually,
Mammoth.
It's the holy mammoth because they've spelled it WHOLLY. The
holy
holy
mammoth.
mammoth and the Tasmanian tiger.
Monty
Therefore-
Python and the quest for the holy
The
mammoth.
holy mammoth. Therefore, don't allow your never to be repeated in all of time DNA. That's hyphenated and in quote marks. There's such a condescending
This is
post
demoralising. What the
that has
fuck?
taken evolution millions of years to perfect, to perish with you after only one lifetime, when it could, with a little help from you, now one day be regenerated to live and love again and again in the future.
Right.
Good.
Then they give examples of seed banks, which obviously aren't for people.
Right, no.
They're for seeds.
Yeah, there's that there's like a hidden location in Scandinavia or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's like deep in like
Siberia.
icy mountains and
No one
stuff.
knows, like very few people are told where it is. It's just got seeds.
Like a doomsday bank and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
There's a few of them. Unfortunately, this campaign cannot offer you, your
I wonder if
family,
you've got any
or
hard
friends.
drives in any of those places, like just films and stuff on them. Like
maybe.
what
You should
precious
make
media would you save?
What can we not be? Sorry, Ben. What can we not be offered?
Sorry.
No, I'm desperate to know.
An official storage space for you,
Oh God.
your family, or your friends' DNA, such as an official gene bank or on board the space station, is what it
Derek
says.
Shed.
On board the
The
space.
space station.
Oh, fuck.
But they can offer you a small ceramic pot that you can put in the dirt and hope a kind traveller revives you with no memories of your former life. Who came up with this idea? It's a very good one. Coming up with such a radical futuristic concept was the inspiration of dual international gold medal winning inventor
He got a gold medal in the
You ready?
inventing Olympics.
Wallace.
Brain Anson Smith.
Fuck
His
off.
name is Brian. They spelled it Brain.
God.
Brain Anson Smith from Queensland, Australia, who's so passionate about offering his latest invention to the world that he's used his own money
Stop calling it invention. You're
What
literally just
invention?
selling
fund
pots.
It's a-
all of the patenting, trademarking, development, product prototyping, and startup costs. So I looked up Brain.
Yeah.
I couldn't find much about him, but according to
Just a few mugshots.
patents.justia.com, he only has 3 active patents.
Oh.
Which is a bit low for a gold medal winning inventor,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, he's just every time 100% gold strike.
Yeah.
Bam.
Well, one
Winner
of them's
after
for a
winner.
fishing lure in the 80s.
Nice, nice.
And
Great.
2 of them are for the permanently sealable, non-reusable time capsule container or vessel.
There's no guarantee that it will ever happen, like, properly, in the sense that they're talking about. We'll probably, like, mess around with embryos or, like, stem cells quite a lot. But, like,
You're not bringing the same person back.
No,
it's not possible.
it might well be that it is never deemed ethical to grow a proper human who you are going to like nurture as you would a baby and set them out into the world. Like that might never ever happen. And also, we've not had any luck so far really in terms of cloning extinct animals. I think they once managed to bring back some kind of very recently deceased bird with a bit of gene stuff cloning, and it died almost immediately.
Oh, well, what a good
Some
few seconds
scientific abomination.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to get a glimpse inside Brain's head,
No.
in an interview with DNA about the DNA pod with Fraser Coast Chronicle, Brain said, "When my dad
Are they
died."
still saying Brain?
No, I'm just calling him Brain now. When my dad died, he gave me his watch and other things, but I would give anything to have a hair from his head or something from his essence.
On his dad's deathbed. Oh, Dad, just chip at your tooth, please.
Yeah, can I have a bone fragment?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say he left me his wristwatch, and
his wrist,
a book, and
a ceramic pot filled with jizz.
Yeah. Son, go to my safe. There's something in there you should see.
It had 8 backers in the end.
Nice.
Guess how much they wanted for the ceramic pots to be made a reality?
35 grand. Wait, we're going US dollars here or pounds?
It's Australian.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, 50 grand. Yeah.
10,000. They only wanted 10,000 Australian dollars.
That's reasonable.
But how much did they raise from 8 backers? It's a surprising amount. Some people clearly went for the expensive pot.
Clearly,
Thinking that
he
they
put
were
some of
gonna
his
be
own money
immortal.
into the Kickstarter. Yes.
Yeah, Brain may have put some in.
$4 grand?
I'm going to say 1,200.
Michael wins. It's 1,317 Australian dollars. Send your DNA to the future to live again. Would you guys ever consider that? Putting a hair in the
I wouldn't
floor.
spend money for it. Like,
If someone gave you a Tupperware pot and said, "This will last forever," and you might be cloned.
You know what I mean? Because it's no loss. Well, no, I'm saying it's no loss to me. I'm literally going to lose a bit of bone or tooth.
Yeah.
So
Well, what if it's already come out?
Yeah, if I've already got like a bit of bone fragment lying around in my house, then I'll
I'll
do
the bone
it.
fragment
I wouldn't
drawer.
not do it. Like if
Yeah.
someone just said, "Hey, I've got a time capsule here. Do you want to send some DNA into
But
the
like
future?"
that, yeah.
Like,
But
okay.
regardless of what happens in the future, you're not going to be aware of what happens.
Yeah.
So
If I die at the ripe old age of
5.
60,
Yeah.
I'm not then going to wake up in
No, you're
the
not.
year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. It's just
Yeah.
not
great
gonna happen.
granddaughter, she's pretty fine.
Pretty fine.
She is
fine.
pretty fine. Yeah. I know.
hot
I've
stuff.
seen her. I hate the term time capsule as well. Just the whole thing around it, because it gives it like it's like the delusions of grandeur for inanimate objects. It's not time capsule. It's literally a box you put in the floor and are hoping someone finds it.
Someone might never find it.
period of time, Ben.
I don't like it.
They used to do them on Blue Peter, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did one at
Occasionally
my
they-
primary
yeah,
school.
we
Yeah, I
did
think
one
we
as
did
well.
one as well.
Yeah.
I
Like the
don't-
millennium.
I imagine it probably was like by the time we've had like a few head teachers coming in now, everyone's forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So that's just
Yeah.
going to stay there forever
Well, you have
for
to put
some
a plaque,
future
don't
people
you?
to find. Oh yeah.
No
I
one's
don't think
ever
my
gonna dig
school
there,
had
though.
money for a plaque. They just put a box in the floor.
Are people going to dig those up though? Now that we've reached a point where we have such thorough records of everything,
Yeah.
it's like people when all the Star Wars merch launched for Episode 7, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay, got to buy all the Star Wars merch because it's going to be worth loads." It's not though,
No, 'cause
because it's
everyone's-
been so mass produced because they know now
There's
they
some,
want
like,
supply and demand.
Things that are valuable to the people.
Oh,
which
no,
she'll
that's
never
fine.
Yeah, it's like
recreate.
But some
personal
people do
letters
buy
from
it.
students. It's like that film Knowing with Nick Cage, which is really weird.
Right.
Where some kids put a time capsule in the Earth in like the 50s, and then it gets dug out in, I guess, the millennium or something. And each kid from the 2000 gets a letter given to them that was written by a student back in the 50s. And it was meant to be a picture of what the future is going to be like. But Nick Cage's daughter or son gets given just a piece of paper that's covered in numbers. And then it
cool.
turns out that all those numbers correspond to like horrible like huge death toll events that have happened.
Oh, that
since the
sounds
50s.
fun. I want to see
wow.
that.
And there's like 4 of them left on the page, and he has to like avert the crisis. It's a good film.
Oh, I feel like I've seen a bit
Right
of this.
up until
yeah.
the end, and it's got the
Is it aliens?
weirdest fucking. It is aliens.
Oh, of course it
Nice.
is.
Spoilers, it's aliens.
Well.
God's sake.
Yeah.
I don't know what to know.
Well, there we go. That's a shitty Kickstarter. It failed last year, so you don't need to worry about it anytime soon. This is from Luke Smith. He wants to know what future guest stars, if any, do you have planned?
Oh my god.
Would love to see Jules / Simon Miller.
I want Sam Miller's voice in here.
I'm sure we would like to have Simon Miller, if not that we wouldn't have Jules.
Jules just visited.
Jules just
Jules
visited
was here yesterday.
Yesterday at time of recording. No, what I mean is, we've already mentioned numerous times with Simon Miller that we would love to do crossovers with him when geography allows us to.
Yeah.
Whereas in Jules' case, I guess with him still being at name redacted, it's probably less straightforward for him right now.
Name redundant.
Yeah, you'll get that in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably just like not as easy for him to do that when he's like technically working for another company. So it's not. Yeah, we'd love to have Jules too. Who else? I enjoy doing the Hat Film stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Always.
We need to do more stuff with the rest of the Yogscast.
We do.
Guys and gals as well.
Yeah.
Be our friends.
Cultaholic, obviously, that's happening.
Of course.
We've got MMA on Point coming soon.
We do. Yes.
They're popping over. Go check out their channel if you like Mama.
Mama.
Very good.
Mama.
But there's loads of stuff.
Ooh,
loads
mama.
of stuff in the pipeline eventually.
Eventually,
Guys,
yes.
at some point. Another question for you. This is from 13 Inc. in Roman numerals.
Ink.
Ink.
Okay.
Ink.
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 Incorporated.
Incorporated.
Sorry, I just did two burps
You
there.
okay, Michael?
I don't know.
What is everyone's most favourite video game of all time? Also, why did Ben never end up getting the Plumpie tattoo?
Have we not done favourite video game?
Yeah,
of
we
all time?
have. Well, we've done something like... I'm not going to say Binding of Isaac, though, because it's getting old now.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't do it specifically. What is your favourite? We may have done like
Just
what
like
would you play the most?
where did you get started?
What would you
Like,
do
were
on a
your-
desert island? Yeah.
Yeah, what
okay.
games would you have?
Okay, I need to think. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. There we go.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pleasant. It's nice.
I'm genuinely torn between two. Mm-hmm. It would have to be either Spyro the Dragon 1
Yeah.
for like 80% nostalgia factor
Yeah.
and 20% what a beautiful world and soundtrack.
Yes.
And Beyond Good and Evil 1,
Oh.
which, I mean, predictable answers.
I need to play Beyond Good and Evil.
So good. Just really good narrative experience. Like, especially for the time when you account for the fact it came out about 2002 or 3 or something. Just really good. Yeah. Lots of like sort of cinematic moments, interesting story.
Yeah.
They just didn't quite have the budget to do exactly what they wanted to do. And now they're doing it in the sequel /
They are.
prequel. They're doing it
It's
how they wanted to do it with planets and
The
shit.
sprequel.
Yeah. Ben,
The squeakquel.
favorite game.
It's an easy one. I'll just say Final Fantasy VII because
yeah.
it is the game that got me into games properly, like
Oh.
real grown-up games with
Nice.
stories
Games.
and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's much like both of you, there are plenty of games that I love and that are on my favorite games ever list. But if it was just one, that one, probably.
one.
As for the Plumpie tattoo, Peter, do you want to recount the tale that led up to
God.
that? Because we very nearly
Yeah.
got matching tattoos.
We
Oh.
did. When we were at Name Redacted, they were doing was it 24-hour live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Mind.
Mental
yeah,
health, yeah.
mental health charity. And they did a lot of just watching wrestling, I guess, and playing. Maybe they played a few wrestling games. I don't remember exactly what they did. But one of the incentives was that you claimed if so much was raised during your session, you would get Plumpie tattooed on your wrist. Did we specify?
on my right thigh.
On your right
Yeah,
thigh.
can you hide that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plumpie.
Okay. And
What is Plumpie?
Plumpie it was like a punishment name that was going to be given as a forfeit to the loser of one of the Adam versus Adam episodes.
Yes.
And it ended up going to Adam Plompier.
Who became Plumpie?
Who became-
To this
Plumpy.
day, it still gets called Plumpy.
He does, yeah.
That is like
Plumpy.
one hell of a punishment.
He had like 6 months worth of being called Plumpy in
Yeah.
everything.
Even his Slack name in the office
Yeah,
was
and
Plumpy.
And he
Twitter.
had to
Plumpy.
introduce himself in videos. Hi, I'm Plumpy from
Name
NameRedacted.com.
It was weird when he stopped being Plumpy. I was like,
Yeah,
who
well,
are you?
yeah.
What?
Plumpier.
Plumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, Plumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin, yeah. So the total was reached. Ben said, "Sure." I said I'd do it. I'm going to do it.
I suggested it as well.
Yeah, and I was actually sat right towards the end in the final hour. I was sat there with you and a bunch of other people, and someone was trying to get the total up to like the last 1,000 or two, I think, like the last 1,000.
Yeah.
And I said, if we can get up to that, I will have your name.
Yeah, we were going to get each other's names
names.
tattooed
Yeah.
on us.
Oh, that was it, because it hadn't been established yet that it was going to be Plumpy for you. It
Yeah,
was,
we needed to know because the guy who
Yeah.
guy donated like an obscene
It was
amount
like
of money.
500 quid or
Yeah, it was
something, yeah.
crazy.
It was that you were going to get someone's name tattooed, and it was either going to be Plumpy or Peter. Or
yeah,
Tiny
but if it
Peter or
was
whatever.
Peter, you were going to get Ben tattooed.
Yeah,
That's
I was.
right.
Yeah. Anyway, the
got
guy
back in
said he
touch.
wanted it to be Plumpy.
Yes.
And we were like, okay, well, that's going ahead. Sam, driver from nameredacted.com,
Now Cultaholic.
now Cultaholic, knew a tattoo artist, and we were going to get it sorted out. And actually, he spoke to me a couple of times about it without telling you, because he kind of wanted it to be a surprise.
Right.
Just about.
I did
like,
ask every so often.
Yeah,
Is
you
there
did,
any update
yeah.
on this? Because like people are asking.
Yeah.
I need to get it done.
And he was just sort of saying, oh yeah, we're just waiting for XYZ or whatever. And in the end, it just never really happened. I think it was actually meant to happen in like the July or the August, and then Cultaholic left
Oh yeah.
Yes.
in like maybe September or something. Mm-hmm. So
And then we left, and it all just sort of
Fell apart.
it
I
was
think it probably
forgotten
got to the
about.
point where rather than planning your tattoo, they may have been planning
Their business.
business.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe slightly more important. I don't know. Though.
Yeah.
So that's why that happened.
That's
it's not
the
that
tale.
Ben didn't chicken out.
No, I was going to go through with it. I mean, I was going to get it covered up immediately with
Right.
something else, but I was going
For
to.
a week at least, you'd have.
I was going to have
Plumples.
Plumpy tattooed. Yeah, let's do it for the video. Let's have a big old laugh about it.
Yeah, it would've been good.
It's all in the name of charity. But either way, the money was still raised.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, the
people
man.
who
Yeah,
sent the
not
money.
me, because I didn't
Yeah.
do anything. But I basically lied to get this guy to donate money, which
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh.
is illegal.
No.
The guy has
Unethical.
never kicked up any fuss.
Yeah, imagine if
about
he
it.
sued you.
That might be him. 13 Inc. Maybe that's him.
Oh, maybe if it is
Oh,
you,
fuck.
let me know. I'm not going to do it because the whole reason I was going to get it done is because I didn't want to have to pay to get Plumpy tattooed on me. But
Donate
yeah,
another $500 and we'll use that money.
if someone wants to transfer £500 into my bank account, I'll get a word tattooed on me.
I think I'd do that for 500 quid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
Yeah.
within reason.
Yeah.
Would you let them choose the word, or would you give them like a bank of words they could choose from?
Well, that was the whole thing with this originally, is that I said I will get a word tattooed on me, but I'll let you guys decide what it is. And then
Yeah.
it was decided that it would either be Plumpy or Peter, with the two words. Anyway, that didn't happen. The money was raised and is gratefully received by Mind, who do great work.
They do.
So that's the story of that. Who would like to do a thing?
I'll do my thing.
Mikey.
Today, ladies and
Oh my God, he's
gentlemen,
got a black book.
we have
Yes.
Animal Fight 2018.
What?
In front
What?
of me, I have 16 animals, and we are going to decide.
Oh,
Hello?
Hello?
that might be me.
Ben's phone.
Today we are going to fight to see which animal is the best animal.
Holy
so I've
shit.
got like a little roster going on. I'm gonna.
Okay. Is this backed by science or
This
opinion?
is purely just what we think.
Okay.
And when I say best animal, that's just by any metric. It's just not best fighter.
And we have
not
to decide the
cutest one.
winners of
Yeah,
each.
pretty much.
Okay.
So you two are kind of going to be arguing it out, and if you can't decide, I'll step in to choose a favourite out of the two.
The decider.
Okay, the first fight is between cats and bears.
Bears.
What is
Right.
the best animal?
A bear is like the apex land
It is,
predator.
but cats are funnier.
Cats are funnier. Cats have a bigger following. They can also do like crazy flips.
Wait, yeah, but so is this like a Miss Universe pageant where it also has
Pretty
to do
much.
talent? It's not just which
No,
who
you're
can
just
beat who in
ranking
a
it on
fight.
everything
Well, they're
about
also
the animal.
worshipped as
Oh,
gods.
it's not a physical fight.
No, it's
necessarily.
just a
yeah, a bear
metaphorical
would
fight.
eat a
Yeah.
cat.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Cats were worshipped as
Yeah,
deities, right?
it's got to be cats.
Okay, cats make it through.
I thought we were having some sort of amazing blood
Oh.
sport.
Oh no, this is a nice, light-hearted, glass of Pimm's in the
You can't
park
go
kind of fight.
Animal Fight 2018.
Well, you got to get people
But
interested.
respectful. They shake hands and everything.
The next round, dogs versus axolotls.
Oh,
Versus what? Sorry.
Axolotl. It's like a salamander with legs.
Oh yeah.
You know, like mudkips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Those like little pretty,
Versus
dogs.
dogs.
Yes,
It's dogs.
I mean, dogs are just there's no arguing.
which is
there,
very
really?
fair. I do like axolotls, but
They're
yeah,
very pretty.
when you compare them to dogs, it's
They're
kind
like a
of
little magical lizard thing, aren't they?
It's going to be dogs versus cats in a final.
Well, it might
isn't
not.
Well, you say that, it can't be because it's cats versus dogs.
Oh, shit.
For this next round.
Oh shit.
Okay,
well,
so
this is where we're going to fall out.
Yeah,
parrots
probably.
versus foxes.
Oh, Michael, don't do this.
Don't break my fucking heart, Peter.
See, Michael,
Parrot Boy.
Michael Parrot Boy Johnson. One of his favourite things, is it literally your favourite animal?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
Over dogs.
You
Yeah,
had a parrot,
yeah.
right?
I've had many. I've had probably like 12 parrots in my years.
Well,
yeah.
I'm really sorry to say, Michael, but
Foxes are nice.
my favourite animal in the world is a fox.
Do you agree, Ben?
Wow.
So
Well, I
it
think
kinda
foxes
comes
are
down
pretty
to
cool, but parrots are hilarious, and Peter hates them.
Do you
Every
hate parrots?
every
know
video
what?
I share with Peter of parrots just sort of acting out,
Well-
like more parakeets really, just sort of
No.
messing around and being rude boys. Peter's like, kill it with
No.
fire.
Hang
Oh
on
my
a
Why has he
minute.
got little
Peter.
weird head
No.
holes?
Chill the fuck out.
Michael Johnson's a piece of shit. That's a direct quote.
This is
thanks,
not
Peter. Good.
representative of the final product, right? I think it's funny watching parrots do stupid shit. and
Yeah.
I get comedically exasperated with them being dicks and like knocking piles of cups down.
It's all
and
in
stuff.
jest.
That's fine.
Okay.
The thing
I like that cockatoo that's like screaming into a cup.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's
throwing
fine.
the stuff everywhere.
I love it all, and they're very clever, and it's cool that they can speak. And
Yeah.
a parrot is the only animal known to ask an existential question.
yeah.
When a very clever parrot once asked, "What color am I?"
Yeah.
because it'd been taught to like talk about colors of shapes.
Was that
and
Alex the
shit.
parrot, the African grey? I don't know if
It
was
was an African grey. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
I used to have an African grey. They're cute.
But
Screamed a lot.
the thing that I hate about some of the pictures that Ben and Michael has sent me in the past,
It's not hairless birds, is it?
hairless birds.
Yeah, hairless birds. They're
with
funny
their
though.
Weird ear
The
holes.
little baby chick. Yeah, the ear holes. It took me some getting used to bird ear holes. But
If you send
All
me
birds have those.
baby
though.
birds are so cute.
baby birds are fine, but like bald, full-grown parrots with giant ear holes, right? I swear to God, if in response to this podcast someone tweets a picture,
Everyone
they're gonna
tweet
do
Peter
that now.
Austin.
if you do it,
Naked birds.
you're welcome to do it, but I will literally block you.
It's worth it. Make a burner account.
I'm going to block you forever.
Just make a burner account. It'll be funny. If I do it, will you block
Yeah,
me
I'm
forever?
going to tweet Peter.
Yeah,
that.
fuck it. Okay.
I might do, yeah.
So are we going foxes, Ben?
I don't know.
You're gonna
Foxes
have
are
to
great,
decide.
but like, I think parrots are funny. Parrots serve a great purpose.
Parrots are pretty good.
Does this mean I have to weigh in?
I would choose foxes, but I will concede parrots with that argument in mind. I'm happy to
But
concede.
it's your favourite animal ever.
Well,
when
dogs
you-
are in, so dogs are still in.
Okay, so parrots are through the next round. Yes.
Parrots.
Secretly very, very pleased about that. Next round, chickens versus monkeys.
Oh,
Chickens are funny.
For me,
Chickens
it
are
is
delicious.
chickens all the way. Yeah.
chickens 100%.
Chickens taste great.
Yeah.
Monkeys don't taste great. That's potentially where the AIDS virus comes from.
Oh God.
Bushmeat. From
tasty.
people in
Bushmeat.
the jungle eating monkeys.
I think I've seen that porn.
Yeah, bushmeat. Monkeys.
Like monkeys are important because
They're
we're
clever.
very similar. We came from the same ancestor.
Yeah.
But chickens.
When you say monkeys, are you including apes there, or literally just monkeys?
I don't know.
Okay. Because we all know Ben's thoughts about Coco the gorilla that can actually
Scam.
speak.
Actual scam.
It can really actually speak to people.
Just
with
a person in
its
a suit.
hands. Yeah.
It's not real.
So are chickens, though, aren't they? That's just a
What, little people in suits?
Little tiny person.
Yeah. No, I can say chickens on this quite happily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm team chicken.
We've got one hell of a lineup already. I'm excited. Okay. Oh, my pen.
Oh no, the whole tournament's
on.
ruined.
Shit.
Is that a
Ken.
promotional pen?
Yeah, it's Dead Rising 2 Zombrex
Did we get
needle
sent
pen.
that?
Yes, it was in Pour Some Tat. So I'm using it. Oh,
Oh, what's
I've
that?
just realised I've got the same animal twice, so I'm going to have to quickly substitute.
Oh.
It was going to be snakes versus bears again.
Put an ocelot.
Yeah, fuck it, ocelot.
About planes.
Ocelot. Snakes versus ocelots.
You could have put anything in the place of that ocelot, and I would have said fuck snakes.
Oh,
fuck
really?
them.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck snakes.
Take a snake and stick it in its own arsehole.
Whoa.
Does it have an arsehole?
Yeah.
Yeah, snakes poop. Have you ever seen a snake poop before? It's quite
No, I
weird.
haven't.
Yeah, it's very long and stringy. And
Is it like a goldfish?
kind of.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
bit.
it's bigger.
Could
yeah.
it go inside itself like that?
Yeah.
Probably, if you forced it, yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you
I like
realise
snakes. Snakes
that
are cool.
if you shoved your head up your arse far enough,
Yeah.
your head would come out your own mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
It
just
is-
like a never-ending internal loop of head-arse
Yeah.
spaghetti junctionness going
There'd
on.
just be a you'd be a donut person, wouldn't you?
You would.
Have a little hole in
Like
the middle.
Homer Simpson
big-
when his head gets
Yeah.
turned into a
Yeah.
donut.
Yeah, fuck snakes. Are we agreed? Fuck snakes?
Yeah, fuck snakes.
Oh, I like
Fuck 'em.
snakes, but all right.
Fuck snakes. Fuck snakes.
Oh my god,
fuck snakes.
this pen
fuck.
is shit.
Do not-
Ocelot.
Do not fuck snakes.
No,
Please don't. It's really unethical and
Yeah.
have to have a really small willy. Really small.
Stop saying Willy.
Were you Wilkins? You John Wilkes Booth. Next up, rabbits versus eagles.
Rabbids or rabbits?
Rabbit.
Oh, okay, that's a
Le
shit.
lapin crétin.
Very good.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it is. Raving rabbits.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few raven
So
rabbits
they do
at
just
home.
call them. They do just call them rabbits then in France and Canada. Because we
What?
call them rabbits. Lapin is French for rabbit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they don't call. They call
Oh,
them
I
raving
see.
rabbits.
There's no
rather than
Oh,
rabbits.
Right, yeah. I mean, eagles are pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
God bless America.
Yeah, eagles are great.
What are they up against? Rabbits?
Rabbits, yeah.
Rabbits are pretty dumb. I know
Kind of
a
a
lot of people
boring
who
pet,
have
really.
rabbits as pets, but
Yeah.
they're just like they're stupid bitey
And
things.
they're
that scratch
aggressive,
You.
yeah.
They fuck each
Yeah.
other all the time.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You ever seen like a head-on picture of an eagle? It's really funny. It's the goofiest looking things ever.
Well, for that reason alone, sign me up for Team Eagle.
Also, I still resent what the Rabbit King from Skyrim is doing.
Very
to the world.
true.
It
Yeah.
is madness.
It's got to be eagles.
Pigeon Boys.
We've got up next
Yeah.
the mouse versus the mighty lion.
Oh.
What is the best animal?
The true. It's like some kind of Aesop's fable, isn't it?
I was reading that. That does kind of sound like it could be a fable, couldn't it? The
Yeah,
mouse versus the lion. He outwits the lion using his mousy brain.
Lion or lioness?
Oh.
Or both?
DJ Khaled's lion statue that he has in his house, that
I think
features
it's
a lot
like
in his
a
Snapchat.
It's a cis lion.
Like, what does that mean?
Or no, it's a genderless. It's a gender fluid lion.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's just
That
it's
lion's
just-
not
it's
going to
just
be able
anything
to
you want it to be. It's
pass
anything
on
it
its
wants to
genes
be.
at all.
Yes, it is.
How?
It still has genitalia.
But what kind?
It doesn't matter.
It does
It's
matter. That's what I'm
irrelevant.
asking you.
No, that's the point. Is don't let its genitalia determine your opinions of it.
Yes.
You cuck.
You cuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
It's
was
a
that?
lie. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Is it alive, were you going to say?
No, it's a lion with a knob
Okay.
and a mane.
Okay,
I was
does that-
gonna say
does
the
that-
lion-
Is this somehow a male or a female lion?
I think
better or
lionesses
worse than the
are
other?
awesome. I think lionesses are so
Lionesses are
cool.
great, yeah.
They do all the hunting and shit.
They
They're
do,
wicked. They're badass. What are you thinking the worst of me for wanting to know what gender it was?
I'm not. I'm being
It
facetious.
doesn't matter. It's just a
Calling
fucking lion.
Fucking
God.
cuck. God damn it.
I'm putting down lion. We're not talking about this anymore.
Mouse didn't even get a look.
No, we didn't even discuss the mouse.
Okay, the last one
Arguing
of
over lion
last one
gender
of all
politics.
the animals
Yeah.
before we go on to the next round. Cow versus frog.
What gender is the cow?
It's a fucking man, all right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a lady cow.
What
lady
is it?
cows are great.
I like no. What the fuck's a bull?
Lady cows are shit.
Why?
They can't fight. They're bad at maths.
They make milk.
can't drive.
You can eat them, right?
They're terrible at digesting grass and need two stomachs.
Do man cows
They
make,
Dreadful.
swallow stones to
Yeah.
grind it up.
wait, do man cows make milk as well?
I don't know.
Or is it like a
No.
different kind of milk?
Do men make milk? No.
I'm sure I probably lactated at some point in my life.
Actually, I think it's physically possible for a man to lactate. I think that's
Yeah.
actually true.
Yeah.
You just do not have the hormones to do it.
Yeah. It's got to be if it's a lady cow.
Yeah.
In the same way like chickens.
Very sexy lady cow
a
with
sexy
big eyelashes.
and a nice pair of udders. You know,
on a
pair of
suckle
udders.
on those teats.
What monstrous
Two
animal
udders.
is this?
it's just it's high production value for the dairy
Right.
industry, right?
Old
Right.
MacDonald is just having a whale of a time over here with his fucking two-uddered cow.
Yeah. I saw this is totally unrelated. I saw an image on BBC News this morning of a cow
you.
wearing a bra.
Oh, what?
On
Like an
his head.
actual.
A farmer had put a small bra on
Right.
a cow's udder to cover two of its teats because its calf was only drinking out of two of them.
Wow.
And the
Oh,
other
it's
two
getting sore.
were getting really full.
You could just put like a rubber glove on them, couldn't you?
You could have done.
Oh, is
yeah.
that how it works? It doesn't all go into the same
Apparently
tank?
not. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
he covered up the ones that it kept using to encourage it to drink out the other two.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
clever.
He says he could have milked it,
Nature is
but
beautiful.
it's sometimes it's better just to let a calf do it.
Just let that calf get all fat.
Yeah.
Cow frog.
Cows produce cheese products.
Yes, which is
I like
that's
good
a good
crackers
basis
and I
for
like good
an argument.
cheese. Yeah.
You agree with that?
Frogs don't make cheese, do they?
No. You
What
can't have
gender's
a-
the frog?
You can't have a frog tuck cracker, can you?
No, you
Hey, there we go.
No.
It's not Wednesday, my dude. Sadly.
No, it's not.
Frogs are
Okay.
pretty gross.
Semi-finals.
Yeah, they are.
Cats versus dogs.
Quarterfinals, is it, or semis?
Semi. So this is semi.
We
yeah.
started off in the quarters.
Right.
It's the men's semi.
Frogs versus dogs.
Cats versus dogs.
Cats versus
This is a
dogs.
tricky one. This is the big two.
I mean, I'm a dogman.
I'm a catman.
Yeah.
Oh.
See,
I know Michael Johnson's a dogman.
I know cats are pretty
Yeah,
chill.
I think I was going to choose from the two. Yeah, dogs.
Yeah, I'm okay to be overruled on this. I just want people to know that I prefer cats.
You fucker. You would like cats, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
I like that dogs, as well as being companions, which cats can do, and I understand that.
Do you think the doctor will ever get a dog companion?
Oh, he should.
He already had one.
He had K9, didn't he?
Oh, but like a real dog, like a Labrador. Yeah.
What are you saying about Kate? You're saying he's not a real dog?
He's like Rosie the gorilla, whatever she was called. She's
Coco.
fake Coco. Yeah.
She's still alive, but it is a man in a suit.
So dogs and cats are both companions and loving family friends in the house.
Loving families.
But dogs can also sniff out drugs and bombs.
Mm-hmm.
They can catch people running away from the
Dogs
fuzz.
are just going to sniff out my drugs. I know where they are. I don't need the dogs for that.
No, it's true.
Buried in my time capsule
I
where no one can find it.
Dogs help people who can't see and can't hear.
Yes, they are very good
Yeah,
animals.
they're good boys.
I'm
Okay.
not
A
saying
guide
dogs
cat
are bad.
would not be very good, would
No,
it?
a guide cat would do whatever it wanted. Just like you should.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen someone walking a cat on a leash before? It's great.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, it's-
Those cats are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cats because they're aloof and they don't really want
Yeah,
anything
they're
to
like
do
very
with
low
you.
maintenance pets.
Cats
aren't
have a
they?
more interesting life.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall in a cat's life more than a dog.
Oh, there was a BBC documentary a while
Yeah,
ago
there
where
was.
they tracked like 40 cats across a neighbourhood.
It was cool. That was really good. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. I'm not a cat person at all, and I really enjoyed that program.
Yeah, no, I want to watch that now because I never saw it. I saw the advert.
I've never heard of it. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and track that
Secret
down
Life of
tonight.
Cats.
Watch it now on iPlayer. Probably.
So dogs win.
Dogs do win. Parrot
Sorry, Ben.
versus
That's fine.
chicken.
Sorry, Ben.
I'm over it.
What
Parrot
is the
versus chicken.
ultimate little raptor?
Chicken.
I mean, it's probably.
We're going chicken.
Chicken.
I would say chicken.
Okay.
It's too delicious.
Parrot's had one win before, so I'm happy to just. I'm gonna. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Chicken. Yeah, chickens are good.
Chicken
I
are
couldn't live
amazing.
without chicken.
I've also just realised I haven't drawn out my diagram properly. There's another round I didn't expect.
Oh,
So whoops.
Okay.
wow.
Ocelot versus eagle.
Where did the ocelot come from?
We just threw it
I
in because
I
you
wrote
put
bear twice.
twice.
Oh, we haven't got to that yet. Okay.
No, we did.
no, we did
Yeah,
get-
it was ocelot versus
Snake.
snake.
Oh yeah.
And it
fuck
was-
snakes.
yeah,
Doesn't
it's
matter
fuck
if it's
snakes.
an
Yeah, so we
ocelot.
didn't even need to talk about ocelots.
So at
yeah.
this point,
Ocelot versus
you
eagle.
could still change the animal and it wouldn't affect the outcome. Do you want to pick a more interesting animal?
Slug.
Slug.
Slug versus eagle.
Slug would beat snake still, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, that's
Okay.
fair.
So slug versus what?
Eagle.
Eagle. Well, there's really no competition.
Probably
is there?
an
Slug.
eagle.
Slug.
This is just a fucking buy-in for the eagle. The eagle's
Eagles
just
are
going
beautiful.
straight through.
Yeah.
I've misspelled eagle. I forgot to do the A, so it's now an eggle.
Eggle. That's
Sounds
what
like
it is
a
when it's
delicious
born,
cake.
isn't it? It's just a little eggle.
Lion versus cow.
What gender is the lion?
Are they both female?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's the best.
Lioness and milky cows.
That's the best.
The
gender.
ones that make your delicious milker.
Oh my god, you wouldn't have Milka without cows.
I've got enough milk.
Unless you could use lion milk, maybe.
Yeah, you
Lions
could.
lactate.
Still got, and it's a lady lion.
I wonder what lion milk tastes like.
Pretty bad. I
I wonder what
imagine.
breast milk tastes like. That's the more feasible one of
You
the two
should
to
know.
obtain.
You've had some.
Have I? Was I breastfed? Probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of are.
You strike me
But
as
I was
someone who was not breastfed, or
I was
breastfed for way too long.
given a
I think you're probably still breastfed.
bitty. Lion v cow. What we're saying, gentlemen?
Lion bars are delicious,
King of the
but
jungle.
cow bars aren't.
Go-
So
lion.
probably lion, I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cows
we're getting
don't have a
there.
bar.
Jesus Christ, we're getting there.
Okay.
Dogs versus chickens.
Oh, chickens.
Dogs.
Chickens.
Oh shit.
Man, this is hard.
Because I'm kind of tempted to say chickens.
But on the one hand, you've got KFC, and on the other hand, you've got Churchill, the insurance
Oh
dog.
I
fuck
thought you were
yeah.
going to say KFC, but the K stands for Korea.
What?
The dogs over there.
Yeah, but it'd still be fried
What the
chicken.
fuck?
Yeah, Korean fried chicken.
Were we
is
leaving that
probably
in?
dog meat.
Are we leaving?
I don't know. Well, they do. It's not racist to say that they eat.
To be fair, my
dog.
Korean housemate did say he did want to eat dogs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think
That's
Korean.
fine. I just don't understand where the FC would go.
If you have fried chicken in Korea, it's probably not chicken.
Right.
Okay,
okay.
that's the bit that's
Right. Okay. There's the
Right.
missing link.
Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not because it's cheaper to just use a stray dog.
okay. But it's okay.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you
How
can't
the fuck is it cheaper to get a dog than a chicken?
strays.
You can just the chickens are there's literal
Chickens are
farms of
shit.
chickens.
Look at them. They're rubbish. They're tiny little dinosaur
I don't
things.
know.
They're everywhere.
They've beat monkeys, so they're not that shit.
My point is, in terms of being able to eat something,
Yeah.
you can eat dog. Just it's from a different culture to you, and it doesn't make it bad.
Right.
It does, doesn't it?
I'd rather-
You shouldn't eat a
It's
dog.
a little bit immoral.
I'd rather eat comfortably than.
I thought you said rather eat cum. I'd rather eat cum.
Your mind's all over the place today, Peter Austin.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat happily than have a pet, personally.
Okay. Do you agree?
Yeah, but I think they add too much to society. It's
Yeah.
not just about me having a pet. I don't have one right now, but like I still like sniffer dogs and guide dogs.
Have you ever had a dog, Ben?
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious if you're coming from like a place of no dogs.
No, I have had
So you just
plenty of dog
you appreciate
time.
KFC more than all the loving
Oh,
companionship.
100%.
delicious.
My dog was a right pain in the ass.
Eggs and omelets and cakes are great, but like I don't know. I just use a turkey egg or a duck egg.
Are you going dogs?
Yeah.
I'm going to say dogs as well.
Such a shame. What a waste. I've got no animals in this fight anymore. This is bullshit.
Dogs make it into the final round.
Who did you want to win out of the
Chicken.
the full 16?
As soon as chicken was in it,
They're
Chicken.
like, yeah, that's it.
it's the god fruit.
It
Chicken.
is, yeah.
Eagle versus lion. I'm just
Lion.
picturing
Lion.
an eagle picking up a lion with his talons and just carrying it across the savannah.
Like the Rock of Arabian legend. Are you aware of that?
No.
No.
The Rock. There's no K. It's not Dwayne the Rock.
Oh.
It's just a giant eagle bird. But it like picks up elephants and takes them to
Ah,
its
that'd be
nest.
amazing. Imagine seeing that.
cool.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying. Got a wingspan like a Boeing 747.
Literally, yeah, like as big as a plane.
Sorry, did we
Awesome.
decide one there?
I'm going to go lady lion.
Lion.
Dogs versus lion.
Oh.
What
the king of the
is-
jungle versus the king of man's best friend.
The king
Yeah.
of nothing. You're the king of nothing.
Wow.
Lady lion.
Dogs. Dogs add too much to
Right.
the world.
Well, I'm not going to step in here. You two have to fight this out.
Well, Ben's just going to say lady lion, and I'm just going to say dog.
I've already given all of my argument for lion.
Well, give more.
Wait, hang on. What are your actual reasons, other than the fact that lady lions are pretty cool and they do the hunting?
Well, they've got a delicious chocolate bar.
Right, but they didn't. That's Nestle, not the lion.
Yeah, but I'm sure a lion was consulted. You
Yeah, I
can't
guess,
just
yeah.
use
Use your
lion's
likeness.
name without signing
Yeah,
something.
that would be
away.
illegal.
Lankness.
I think dogs have a bad reputation with
What?
insurance with
Oh,
Churchill.
God.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
Wolves are pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah, but that's a different animal.
Oh,
That's like saying, oh, lions are great, but remember that time when that leopard killed a child in a village once?
Yeah, well, the child was asking for it.
Yeah, it was.
Well, defend dogs. Dogs are way harder to defend
how
than
the
lions.
fuck are dogs harder to defend?
Are they really? You can't stroke a lion for very long.
Yeah, you can. Just you just have to
trank
have
it
a death
first.
wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be dead, but you can
can't-
stroke it as much as you want.
Can't unless you're some crazy guy who lives in South Africa and is like, I don't care.
fucking
You
pros.
can't have a lion in your house on your sofa.
To be fair, I've seen documentaries of people who have just like hippos and shit.
That's what I'm
in
talking
their
about. Yeah,
house,
there are some crazy people who do it, who live on the Serengeti.
But it always
like,
kind of ends in a grizzly man kind of fashion where they get eaten by the animal.
yeah. But
Oh, if I ever bring Paco to this office, you are not going anywhere near him. You don't deserve that dog.
What?
'Cause
Why?
Because you fucking voting lions, you piece
Peter
of shit.
said he'd eat him.
I did not say
No, he
I
said Koreans
eat
would.
him.
Racist, yes, but morally better.
Not racist.
At no point have I said dogs are bad. I've just said that I prefer.
You're
other
implying the
animals to
worst in
them.
another animal.
Well, he's implying that lions are bad.
Yeah, the fucking are.
Lions are great.
Do we have to
Especially
ring
lady
Dave?
lions.
At Dave on Twitter.
Oh, we actually, he's on holiday in fucking Ireland and
Right, Dave, put the Guinness down.
he's eating a tuck.
We've got a question for you.
16 animals. It comes down to this: a phone call with Dave.
Dave at Dave on Twitter. Follow him now.
Benny boy.
Dave, settle a bet for us. We only need a one-word answer. You ready?
I'm fucking ready.
Lions or dogs?
Dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you, Dave. You've stabbed me in the back.
Anytime.
Fuck you, man.
Dogs. We have it. They
There we
beat
go.
eagles, bears, axolotls.
I'm really sorry, Ben.
Chickens.
It's fine. I am like the cats went out and the chickens went out. They
And your
both
heart went
lost to
out.
these fucking furry idiots.
I lost Fox in round 1 to
Yeah.
parrots. Fucking earhole bird monsters.
So you didn't give him grief about his
Yeah, because it's a
parrot
final round.
revulsion.
We get into it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
all right. I'm okay with it. I can still go and buy chicken. Luckily, that was all a lie.
A fox can't tell you to fuck off, but a parrot can.
Fox
That's
off.
Oh, God.
Foxtrot Oscar.
Get the fox out of here.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you, Michael.
That was good.
That was enlightening.
Wikipedia.
We'll have a
Weirdcopedia.
double
Okay, that's
whammy
what
of
we're
questions at
calling
the
it
end.
Wikipedia.
Yes,
Yay.
Wikipedia. Welcome back. Are either of you boys familiar with the 52 hertz whale?
I
No.
feel like I
Is it
am
like the
maybe.
Hertz donut?
No, it's hertz as in frequency.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's my 52
The
hertz
Wibbles.
impression.
Now,
Very good.
it's actually probably just as well we're not ending the podcast on this because it's a bit of a sad story.
Oh, don't make us cry about a whale.
It's okay.
I didn't even put whale in the ranking thing.
Whale.
Well, maybe you'll wish you had done now.
Oh, no.
The 52 hertz whale
Right.
is an individual whale of unidentified species which calls at the very unusual frequency of 52 hertz.
Oh, does no one answer?
Now,
Oh, no.
this whale follows roughly the migration pattern and frequency of either a blue whale or a fin whale, but not quite either of them. But its call at 52 hertz is a much higher frequency than that of any other whale species with those migration patterns.
Marching to the beat of his own drum.
So a blue whale calls between 10 and 39 hertz, and a fin whale calls at about 20 hertz. And this whale has been detected regularly in many locations since the late 1980s, but appears to be the only individual emitting a whale call at this frequency and has been described as the world's loneliest whale.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Imagine being the world's loneliest
Fucking
something.
hell.
That's a hell of
Would
a
you
title.
like to hear the tragic sound of the 52 hertz whale calling and getting no response in the
I
world?
swear to God, if it's
No.
like Rick Roll or something.
It's not. It's
Okay.
not. So this has been sped up to 10 times the speed, otherwise you won't be able to hear it properly. So
Oh, yeah.
this is technically 520 hertz, but this is just so you can actually hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
Okay, here he is.
Sounds like he's crying.
Yeah.
So has he
Oh,
never
no.
physically bumped into another whale?
Well,
Seems
he may have
unlikely,
done,
right?
But no one that sings at 52 hertz.
but no one speaks his language.
They say he's the most lonely whale in the world.
Yeah.
But I like to think that he bumped into another whale that he couldn't quite communicate with, but
They just
he's
smiled.
still got whales around.
Yeah.
You know, they just can't communicate with each other.
So at 52 hertz, that's just higher than the lowest note on a tuba,
Oh,
according to
look at
Wikipedia. Now, there've been a couple of explanations or theories as to what's going on here. Some people think that potentially it's like a malformed whale, and so it makes a different noise.
Oh, no.
Bless him or her or her.
Diswhaled.
It could possibly. It
Took me
could
like 5 seconds to realise what that even meant. I was like, what?
It could possibly be a hybrid whale between a blue whale and a fin whale, which would explain its like weird migration patterns that were like sort of in between the two. Or a few people from charities have contacted researchers suggesting that it might be deaf. Might be a deaf whale.
Oh,
And so it's
interesting.
like not
Can't yeah.
learn to speak in the same way. In the same way that like people who are born deaf, human beings who are born deaf, can learn to speak pretty convincingly, but like
Yeah.
sometimes
You
there's
can see through the
a
facade.
marked difference. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Like Coco
wow.
the gorilla.
Yeah, like exactly like Coco the gorilla, who speaks almost like a human, but just a little bit.
She could if she wanted to, because it is a
Because
man,
it's just a man in a
a
suit.
suit.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how you feel about this.
Is there any pictures of the whale?
No, but are you aware of Cropsey, the documentary about?
Yes.
The guy who made that has been doing a documentary coming out in 2018 about the loneliest whale in the world. And I'm presuming they probably track it at some point and go and find it. But maybe not. I
Give
don't
him a
know.
little high
Just 2
five.
hours of listening to it cry.
Yeah. I guess there's not been a picture of it. Otherwise, they would be able to identify its species. And they
Oh,
don't-
I guess,
they don't know
yeah.
what species it is.
Oh,
But maybe it's better off. You know. Maybe
you the
even
whales
though
are bastards.
it's not got a friend or a partner. I mean, love.
It's like Rudolph. He just needs to find his special feature.
Love is overrated sometimes. Love love breaks and love divides.
But lonely whales are forever.
Love laughs and love can make you cry. I can't believe the way that love can give and love can take away.
What's that from?
That's the chorus there. That just sort of came out.
Oh,
I said
okay.
love breaks, and then I just couldn't
Getting
stop
all emo
myself.
in here. God.
Yeah.
So you trying to suggest that this whale has a better life than us
because
Well-
it's lonely.
because it's all on its own?
Yeah. Because it's potentially deaf and malformed. And
God, I wish that were
This
me.
poor stunted whale. And you sit there and you say to us, that is something we should aspire to.
Well,
have.
this
of course
is
not.
this is Lion Boy
It's
over
a
here.
tragic
So.
tale of a whale, and I'm really sorry.
voted
that I
against
brought it.
chickens. I don't even understand this guy.
So that's just the story of another
little sad whale.
The world's
52
anomalies.
hertz whale.
The 52 hertz whale.
Oh, no.
I tell you what.
Surely we can give him a
hurts.
better name than that. What kind of rhymes with 52? Sounds like 52. Shifty poo.
Yeah.
Shifty poo whale.
Cool. Thank you,
Yeah.
Peter, for
The sad whale stuff.
Yeah.
sad whale
You're
story.
welcome. Can we have some happy questions now? Tim?
Yeah, first of our happy questions. This is from Tommy Williamson at Heart of Gold 137 on Twitter. What did you think of TTT for the first time?
Oh, it's confusing. Oh boy, there's a lot going on.
It wasn't my first time on TTT, but it was the first time in a while.
Right.
But,
It's been a while.
I'd never played TTT. I was bad at it. I don't play PC games anyway, so I was especially bad at
Trying
it.
to reach for the control key.
Didn't really know what was going on. Couldn't run and move at the same time. That's way too
we're
difficult.
in the wrong chat room with Craig for the
Yeah,
first
didn't
10
know
minutes.
didn't know where Craig
Oh, went a
was.
bit wrong. Yeah.
It was very challenging. I assume I'm only going to get really, really good at
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
time you'll be
because
fucking
I'm
golden.
really good at everything I do.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna
It'll
click,
happen, yeah.
and then I'll be ready to go.
I do enjoy it though. It's fun. I like just mainly the maps and stuff in Gmod. It's
Yeah,
kind of
they're
fun to
cool.
explore them.
Michael Sadewater at Michael L Waste Day
Al Waste
on
Day.
Twitter.
Yes.
Can someone order a pizza? Now, I don't know if he's offering to order a pizza or if he's just asking generally, can
Well,
someone order
I'm not
a pizza?
ordering him a pizza.
No,
That's ridiculous.
I don't want to order him a pizza either. Sorry, Michael. I just don't know you.
This is really weird. I heard the word Michael now.
Oh God, someone should order a pizza to the Post Some Tat address one day.
Well, that's
Then we
the
keep
thing.
it for
This
2
is-
weeks to film it.
Oh, God, this is my genuine concern, is that someone's going to order food. Most places don't let you do this anymore.
Yeah.
If someone's going to order the food, then it's going to be cash on delivery.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then it's just going to be a whole thing where we say we didn't order anything, and it's going to be a massive fucking mess. So, in a perfect world, that would be incredible. But
In
at
a
the same
perfect
time,
world.
it's probably best to avoid that because people will
But
take the
now
piss.
we've mentioned it, I had never even considered the possibility of being sent like real life food.
It'd be great. Well, one of our first days here, Terps got
Oh,
sent
yeah.
a load of stuff
Yeah,
on
he
a
was
live
streaming
stream.
and someone just posted pizza to him from like a local delivery
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, if someone wants to do it, that'd be wonderful. We'd love you forever. We're usually here Monday to Friday, 9 to 5:30 ish sort of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I like pepperoni. Michael likes veggie. Ben
Oh,
likes
cat.
meat
I like cat on pizza.
yeah.
Delicious.
Bit of
cat.
dog.
Yeah.
and some whale. Nice bit of blubs.
Yes, delicious. But don't feel like you have to do that because
Please
that's
don't.
ridiculously generous. And also, please, for the love of God, don't prank us. It's not funny. Someone sent us an envelope with a load of glitter in it. We do check the parcels we get
Yeah,
sent.
if you get anything that looks a bit dodgy, we're going to open it
we
up.
open it and we threw that straight away because we don't want
Now they're going to get
that
stealthy.
stuff.
They're going to find ways to bypass
Nah.
our
Just,
Yeah,
checks.
just
we
don't,
can't
just
do
don't
that.
be it. Don't
Also,
be an asshole.
it's Ben's birthday on Sunday.
Oh,
send him
Ben's
birthday
birthday.
presents.
Guys.
Send him birthday
We'll have
presents.
retweeted it.
Embarrassing.
At time of recording, we're retweeting this after this recording session, Ben.
Oh,
just
thank you.
FYI. On
Phew.
Don't
Monday.
tweet anything.
But also,
Don't- okay.
when this goes out, it's Tuesday, and time is running out.
Ah!
When are we doing your birthday opening next week?
I think next week.
Maybe like Tuesday or something because you're
Yeah.
off Monday. Yeah.
I'm not off Monday.
Oh, I thought you were taking the day off.
No, that's the following
I'll be
week.
here.
Oh.
And that's a bank holiday Monday.
Yeah.
We're all taking the day off.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
For free?
I'm afraid so.
Yay!
www.britishpodcastawards.com/vote. You have 2
Double,
days to get us
double W.
nominated for an award because that's funny.
That'll be amazing.
What a right laugh it'll be.
We don't want to win it necessarily. We don't care.
We just
if
want to
win it or
be-
not.
Do they
It
have
was
like
nominated.
a physical award ceremony as a
Yes,
pure
they do. It's on the
Oh.
19th. It's really soon.
Oh my god.
So I don't know how that would work, but I think if we got nominated, that'd just be funny anyway. We are sponsored by Turtle Beach, bit.ly/.
Vidiots
Vidiots
YouTube,
Beach.
Twitter, Facebook.com/Vidiots
Official.
Thank you very much to our Patreon.
Tell your patrons.
Patrons. Fuck, I was so
Patron
close.
saints.
I knew I was saying it wrong. That's why I slowed down.
Patreon.
Thank you so much to our patrons. You're very generous. If you want to visit our Patreon, it's patreon.com/Vidiots
Official.
Yes.
Yay.
How
Make
do you
sure
know that?
you follow our family as well as us, which I'm sure you probably follow anyway. There's also at This Is Rules Boss. He's ready to answer your questions.
This is Rules Boss.
And at Billy Ray Bottress,
Yeah.
who's also there. Make
never
sure you leave us an
stops.
iTunes review or a review/rating on your platform of choice. And this week on the schedule, guys, it's Worst Games Ever week.
What?
It's a Skyrim Zoo. We're reaching the climax of our series with the Responsible
God.
Zoo owner. It's only ramping up from here.
Fever pitch.
Yep. I think we got the first Prove It this week as well of a
Oh,
new Prove It
what a
series.
Oh, shit, we need to film.
And
We need to shoot
finale.
the live action bit.
It
really,
being
really
a Worst Games Ever week, make sure you go to the shop at some point between now and Thursday.
Chicken dippers.
Get yourself some dips,
Beans.
some smiles, and some beanies.
Yeah, it's the Worst Games Ever cooking video.
Some
One of the
beanie babies.
stupidest things we've ever done. It's out there on our channel now. You
Please
can
do
go and watch
it.
that.
Follow that guide very closely. If you
yes.
get it wrong, we will punish you.
We will, and it's very difficult to mess up. To be fair, it's an intricate thing. Usually, the chicken dippers and the potato smileys are actually sold
happens if you put
right
beans
next
in
to
an
each
oven?
other. Beans in an oven?
Yeah.
I think they'll just dry out.
Yeah.
They'll probably
yeah.
dry
Just
out.
have like a nice thick layer of skin on them after like 20 minutes.
You don't want that. One final thing is we need to give a secret word or phrase
Or I like question and answer.
and a secret piece of information.
Yes.
Secret piece of information. I've got an idea, guys. We are planning something that you people out there, will like.
people.
If you can get us to 50,000 subscribers
Oh
on
my
YouTube.
lord.
What?
Yeah.
We
What?
are planning to make something you enjoy a little more accessible, and I'll leave it at that for now.
For now.
But that's 50k subs. We're not
Get us
that
there.
far away. It's like 15,000 subs
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
It's very doable, and as soon as you do that, we'll tell you what we're going to do.
more fun around here.
Yeah, they really are.
We might even reveal it closer to the. If we get to like 40 or 45, we might then say what the incentive is, right? Yeah.
Could do. Just tell your friends,
Just
please.
tell your friends.
Just tell your friends.
tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
What's the secret question this week, boys?
Maybe favorite accompaniment to cheese?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, people might be commenting that anyway based on the intro. Maybe it should be
That's true.
something. What about an animal that wasn't in the 16 lineup?
No, it doesn't matter.
That would
It's a
take the
pointless
whole
animal. If it
competition.
wasn't in my 16, it's an
Okay,
animal
that's
that has
fair.
no point in existing.
What
would
what's
you
the
leave in your-
17th best animal is my
Yeah.
question.
Okay. Yeah. What should have been in there was so close, but just didn't make it. It was not an axolotl. So
After the world's loneliest whale, who is the second loneliest creature in the world?
It's me, I think.
What would you leave in your DNA receptacle in the ground? There's
Yeah.
all sorts of things you could comment below. It's just going to be a confusing
God,
mess.
well, this
of
is
answers.
good.
Just put like hashtag secret topic and answer any kind of information based on.
we'll guess which one you're
today's.
answering. We'll fill in the blanks.
Yeah, we'll work out what you're talking about. Hashtag secret topic, and then just give your idea on something we've talked about today.
Perfect. That sounds good. I hope Dave comes back soon.
Yeah, I
me
miss
too.
him. It's
I hope
been a
he's,
while.
I hope he's
I've
safe.
not had a drink since he left.
That's very true. Me
Gas-
neither,
Don't know how to
actually.
open the fridge.
Oh,
guys want some
you
toast?
mean just a general drink?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like an alcoholic drink, because
No.
I haven't had an alcoholic drink since he was last here.
No, I'm absolutely spitting feathers.
Well, let's go get you some water, shall we?
Well,
I'll
I
show
only
you
want it
how.
from Dave.
Dave,
I
he only wants it from Dave.
Well,
Yeah,
then you can call Dave, just FaceTime Dave.
Rashers.
Rashers.
Thank you very much for listening, everybody. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, boys.
Ready for the best outro music ever?
Let's go!